Can you see my screen? Oh, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Zhiqiang from Jeff Schatz's lab. Today, I'm going to present the COVID Metabolomics Explorer, a web tool for collaborative exploration of public COVID-19 metabolomics datasets within MetaBanalyst. Since the COVID-19 pandemic starts, there are tremendous research that have been done, including a lot of metabolomics and the different metabolomics studies focus on different cohorts and using the different samples and sample preparation method. And most of them are also based on different platforms, for example, LC-MS, GC-MS, and NMR. And also the data processing workflow is also different. Finally, the results based on this kind of various factors are also heterogeneous. And the biological stories based on these heterogeneous data sets are not always consistent and sometimes are not complete. So in this case, we have tried our best to collect all COVID-19 metabolomics data sets from Metabolomics Workbench, metabolites, and also do some requests from the original publication or authors. After that, we finally get 65 studies from 16 countries for the data curation. And after we get all raw data, we do the processing of the MS1 level within MetaBanalyst, and also doing the MS2 data matching using MS Finder. All compounds have been putatively identified are matching to the HMDB ID. Eventually, we got several thousands of compounds putatively identified. In summary, we have already got around 20,000 of samples. We mainly focus on the COVID-19 versus their corresponding controls. For example, non-COVID who showed the similar symptoms as the COVID-19, but tested as negative, and a healthy control who is totally healthy person, and the convalescent who is recovered from the COVID disease. And as you can see from this figure, most of the data sets are based on the LC-MS on targeted metabolomics. Meanwhile, we have also collected a lot of meta information, including the severity, the outcome of the COVID-19, and as well as the patient's age groups, countries, and the sample types. It's noted that not all samples have a complete meta information listed here. And we have also integrated this data set into MetaBanalyst as a separated module. As you can see here, it's COVID-19 Metabolomics Explorer. User could download their data according to their needs, and also could start exploring the data within MetaBanalyst. Here, this is an example. We have already curated all data sets into a t-SNE plot to visually show them. And in this case, user could select the different conditions according to the setting here. For example, they can select COVID versus healthy control, and they can select the different data sets manually, one or more, as long as according to their needs. And they can select the different modules within MetaBanalyst to do a lot of specific analysis, for example, stats, biomarker, or meta-analysis for multiple data sets. After that, they will get a lot of various analysis results. For example, they can show the different patterns among different groups, and find some biomarkers and pathways and networks. And they can also show using the meta-analysis to do the meta-analysis interpretation on the data sets. So in the future, we are going to focus on the feature correlation network across different studies, and also do some deep learning based biomarker mining. Thanks everyone. This is thanks for the effort from our lab. I'm happy to take any questions from chat box.